What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Obviously I haven't uploaded in months, so I'm sorry about that. But, you know what? I'm back, so hooray, I guess. But as you can see, we do not have Bed Wars open. This time, we actually have another game. We have Sekiro open. And the whole reason why I'm not playing Bed Wars today is because Kevin recently downloaded Sekiro, and he wants to have a walk through the game so that he knows what to do in the first stage. So you know what? I was like, yeah, sure. But he thought it would be a good idea if I made this video public and tried to turn this into a series. So I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see how things turn out. But whether this will become a series or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, this video is dedicated to Kevin as a tutorial for the first stage of the game. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start a new game. Okay, so we're in the game. Kevin, make sure that you watch all of the cutscenes, alright? If you don't watch the cutscenes, you're not gonna get some context. Alright, context is important in this game, alright? Like, it's not super important, but like, if you want to actually understand what's going on, it's very obvious that you have to watch the cutscenes, so don't skip them. I'm just gonna show you what to do once you actually enter the game. So as you can see, on the left, we have our health bar. It's very low. And we have no quick items in our bottom right side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and first thing you want to do is you want to go into options after pressing escape, and you want to go into input device options, click on that, and it actually should be set to controller on default, and then you're going to have to click through until it goes to keyboard and mouse, and then every one of your directions for the rest of the game, the tips that the game will give you, will all be in PC directions. I'm not going to read everything that's on screen. You can go ahead and do that yourself, Kevin. I will hold your hand throughout this game, but you're going to have to figure a lot of things out yourself. I'm just here to give you the directions. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, you can double jump if you're near a wall. Hug the walls if there's like a little ledge. This is a third-person game, so you can kind of go like this, and yeah. If you go to the edge of the wall, you cannot keep on walking. You're gonna have to peek over so you can kind of see what's going on. So as you can see, we have like a couple enemies over there. So what we want to do is we want to press Q to crouch. Alright, so you can go ahead and read that by yourself. And you want to... So yeah, every time there's dialogue, just try and listen to it. If your like foot soldier enemies are speaking, it normally means that they're saying something that's important to the story. So just go ahead and listen to that. But what you want to do is you want to stay in the tall grass while crouched, because the tall grass will keep you hidden, and crouch is like your best friend. So Q button is the greatest thing. So what you want to do is you want to go under this house without getting discovered by the enemies over there. And since you have no weapon and you're low on health, you can't really fight right now. So what we want to do is we want to avoid all combat. All right. So we'll hide in here and we'll press V to eavesdrop. So that's got to be something important to the game. Every time you finish eavesdropping on an enemy, it will show a red tick above the eavesdrop button. So we do not want to engage into battle with these enemies because we do not have a weapon, so we cannot engage in combat. Somehow this shinobi does not know martial arts, which is really weird. We're gonna have to do some parkour over here. Be very careful. You can jump and hang as well, obviously. You'll kind of get the hang of it. I really shouldn't be talking you through the buttons because the game will do that itself. I'm just here to give you directions, right? So this is where you go to go get your weapons so you can actually fight the enemies. So if you enter this room, you should enter another cutscene with this guy. So we just finished the cutscene. Of course, Kevin, don't skip the cutscenes. Watch through them, alright? It's important to the game. Trust me, alright? They're pretty good too, alright? Yeah, so this is going to be your weapon. And normally, if you have not talked to the persons... I know we just had a cutscene with this kid. But, if you haven't, like, talked to him in-game... Normally he has something important to say, so we're gonna press E and listen.
狼よ、傷を負っておるようだな。そうだ、そなたにこれを託そう。薬水のひょうたんだ。これで傷を癒してくれ。
So this healing gourd is going to be very important. It's basically like your best friend. It refills itself after resting at sculptor's idols, which you'll learn later in the game. But yeah, let's keep listening.
さて、そなたの体、その後大事はないか。
その後とは。
あの世のこと、覚えておらぬのか。
はい。
いや、司祭は後にしよう。今はこのアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ。
御意。
堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に場外への抜け穴がある。一心様よりそう聞いたことがある。まずはその橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたらそうだな、足の歯笛で合図をくれるか。ほら昔聞かせてくれたであろう。こうピーッとな。その音を頼りにそなたのもとへ行こう。
Alright, so basically when you're in a building and there's a little bit of space, you kind of want to explore the building to find see if you can find any glowing yellow items just like that, right? So of course you can pick up item with E, alright? So we have a pellet. I wouldn't really recommend using pellets, but you can make that decision for yourself. But the thing is, alright, is that you want to kind of explore places, alright? Exploring is gonna get you far. It's gonna introduce you to more things, but basically after you've grabbed those pellets, which you can take or not, you're supposed to open this door.
無理はするな。どうか傷を癒してくれ。
So obviously, the boy is reminding us that we are very, very low on health, so we should be very wary. But as you can see, I do not have my sword drawn. You cannot draw your sword until you're in a dangerous area, and when you're in a dangerous area, Wolf will draw the sword out on his own. So you have no control of that. But basically what we want to try and do is we want to assassinate the bad guys, because we are very low on health right now. But yeah, let's give it a go. So I'm going to try and show you how I get past these guys the smart way. I'm going to try and assassinate all of them, because assassination is going to be key in this game. It is literally like your best friend. Like, you want to be able to assassinate these guys as far as you can. Like, you want to try and avoid as much combat as possible, especially if you're inexperienced. So if you're just starting out playing the game, yeah, you can learn about that. If you're just starting out playing the game, please do not, whatever you do not be ambitious and try to go for a combat. So obviously this guy will be unavoidable, so you just deflect. You can just kind of spam left click, but you need to be wary of this guy. And then we're going to avoid the enemies on the other side. So as you can see, that red arrow means that I have alerted the enemy. So we're going to want to go under the house. So if we're under the house here, no enemy can see us. We can kind of wait for the commotion to die down, but basically we can sneak up on this guy and just kind of stab him before he knows what's going on. So that's going to be really easy, really simple to do. Then you can go back under the house. Alright. So just like that, we've assassinated a guy. We have avoided combat. And that's going to be what you're looking to do for the entire game. So we can avoid these guys over on my left side if you just go under the house. So if you're under the house here, what you can do is after killing this guy in front of me, you can go ahead, stay crouched just in case any enemy sees you. It's always safe to stay hidden. And then what you want to do is you're going to want to make your way. You can kind of destroy that. Jump and hang on the wall. Climb up. And try and sneak past these guys, because it's definitely easier to avoid combat, especially when you're super low on health. So what we want to do is we want to make it over that side, where over there. Alright, and our first mini boss should be right over there, and we're gonna want to avoid fighting him, and we can actually do that because that's what I did the first time I played this game. The first time I played this game, I didn't even have to fight the boss at all. I could just avoid him and move on to the next stage of the game, which was pretty interesting. So as you can see, we have some enemies over there. We can go ahead and avoid them if we just run the hell away. And I have alerted the boss. Just run away. Just don't even worry about it. If you fall, don't panic. Just don't fight the boss. There's no reason to. Obviously, he can still see you, but if you just go around this corner, you should be pretty safe. You don't even have to fight the boss anymore. Even though the music's still playing, just ignore it. Don't worry about it. So I still have the boss triggered somehow. It thinks that I'm still around to go fight it, but we're not going to go fight the boss. What you want to do is when you get here, is you want to jump on this wall, so you just do a double jump and hang on the ledge. And what you want to do is you want to go over to the right and eavesdrop on these guys. Alright, well, once you've eavesdropped on those guys, what you want to do is you want to get up here. And you want to kind of sneak up on this guy, because, and just kind of assassinate him. That wasn't really an assassination, but close enough. Do ignore the fact that I still have the boss health bar in my top left corner. It just hasn't seemed to have gone away yet. So you're going to want to hang over and crawl over on this side. And go ahead and drop down. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me over this loud ass music. There you go. So now the boss health bar is gone. You don't even have to fight this guy. It's really obsolete. Pick up pellets and just try and avoid enemies as much as you can, especially in the early stage of the game. As soon as you get to the displayed temple, you are going to be able to train your combat skills and learn combat skills from Hanbei the Undying, so I would not worry about combat until you've gotten to the displayed temple. So of course, you can do the hang and drop down, or you can just go ahead and run down. So when you get to this stage, what you want to do is you want to open this door. This is an escape route, so you can call the Divine Heir, aka that kid. Cutscene time. Obviously, you're gonna need to talk with this kid. So we have the talk option, and even though we just talked,
この城を出ていずこへ参ろうか。まずはアシナの国を離れるか、あるいはどこかに身を隠すか。そなたはどう思う？
御意のままに。
御意か。そなたは変わらぬな。
は。
いや、懐かしいと思うてな。さあ、参ろう。
Alright, so after you talked, just go ahead and run. The Divine Heir will follow you, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, he's running after you. Now this next stage of the game, Kevin, this is one thing, alright? So, you see that guy in the distance over there? I don't know, I'll probably be able to zoom up, on him, but, not in-game, obviously. Spoiler alert, you're fated to lose to this guy. Even if you're good at combat at the start of the game, which you really shouldn't be, and you're actually able to, like, defeat him, he'll find a way to put you in the displayed temple, and you'll see, alright? It's crucial to the story, so... We're gonna go ahead and just lose to this guy, I guess. Might as well put this cutscene in the video, because this leads into the first boss fight.
叔父上の墓前以来か。
Fun fact, this guy voiced Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen.
私はすまぬ
Oh shit, I accidentally escaped the cutscene. That was my mistake, sorry about that. Well, fuck, he just... Yeah, he slices off your arm, that's the whole thing. I was on low health anyway, I wasn't gonna win that fight at all. But yeah, you're fated to lose to Genichiro at the start, just so you know. That was just a very scuffed recording. Yeah, so he takes the divine air with him. So your whole thing in this game, your whole journey is just to find the divine air, I think. I'm not really sure, but like, I think that's the case. But anyway, you saw how he chopped off your left arm. Well, yeah, it's because you're going to be using that as a... You're going to be putting a prosthetic on it, and you're going to have a really, really cool bionic arm. That's pretty much the start of the game. So I really hope you enjoyed that, Kevin. I hope that this helps you. Hopefully I can use this footage effectively. Watch through the cutscenes. Don't skip any dialogue. Have fun. Yeah. I'll see you, Kevin. Bye-bye.